Hey, this is Robert Smoot with Apex Software, and today I'm going to show you how to connect your Leica DISTO D8 with your tablet device. The D8 comes with Bluetooth already built in, as do most tablet devices. Bluetooth is a short-range radio frequency that allows devices to communicate with each other. This is commonly found in Bluetooth headsets and cell phones, pocket PCs, some cars, some home appliances, and other devices that might take advantage of that technology. Before Bluetooth devices can communicate with each other, they have to be paired up. To do this on a tablet PC, this is commonly done through the Bluetooth Manager. The Bluetooth Manager is often found in the system tray, and if you don't see it in the system tray, then you should be able to find it in the control panel. If you can't find it in the control panel, then you may need to get out that user manual or contact the device manufacturer for more support. I'll go ahead and double tap the Bluetooth Manager. And since I don't have any other Bluetooth devices assigned for this particular tablet, it automatically comes up with the Connection Wizard. The Connection Wizard offers two modes of assigning the COM port or establishing Bluetooth connection: Express mode or Custom mode. The only difference between these two modes is that Custom gives you a little more control over the COM port settings that are assigned to that device. Before we continue, I'll go ahead and press the Bluetooth button on the D8, and it puts it in a polling state, which makes it detectable in the next step. When I tap on Next, it automatically starts looking for Bluetooth devices that have Bluetooth activated. It's going to automatically pick up any devices that are in range, and you'll notice that it found a Pocket PC here, but it also found the DISTO D8. I'll tap on the DISTO D8 and then tap on Next. Now it's connecting and assigning the COM port to that device. This is the COM port that will be used by this tablet PC to speak with the DISTO D8. This COM port setting is also important to remember because when we launch Nexus in a little bit, we still have to configure Nexus to the same COM port that's being used for this device. So it's important that you write this down or remember that. I'll go ahead and tap on Next. And now in this screen, it allows you to assign the name for this particular connection. I like DISTO D8 and the serial number that's there. That's real important if you happen to have other devices or other distos in the office to differentiate it from other devices that might be around. You can create a shortcut on the desktop. If you don't want to, don't put a check there, then tap on Next. Now it's all been done. Hit Finish. And now the connection has already been established. Now, you're not really connected at this state. This is how you can connect to the device, but we'll be connecting through Nexus, so we won't be doing that here. I'll go ahead and close this, and we'll open up Nexus. On the Nexus side, there's a couple more things that we need to do before we can communicate with the DISTO D8. The first thing we have to do is establish the COM port through configuration. So I'll go to Tools, Options, then tap on the DISTO selection. When I tap on that, it has two fields here, one to assign a COM port and the other to pick the type of rounding options that you might use in transmitting those measurements back to Nexus. I'll talk about the rounding here in just a minute. But on the COM port side, you'll notice that it's already 40. That's what Nexus defaults to. And in this case, it happens to match the same COM port that was assigned when we went through the Bluetooth Manager. So in this particular case, we don't have anything to change here except hit Apply. But before hitting Apply, just talking about rounding just a minute, rounding allows you to round the different measurements that come across from the DISTO. You might want to round to the nearest half unit, the nearest hundredth, the nearest tenth, or the nearest whole unit. Or you may not want any rounding at all. This becomes important later on when you're talking about squaring up properties, but right now we're really talking about connecting and using the DISTO D8 with Nexus, so we'll just leave it at no rounding. I'll go ahead and tap on Apply, and it's already done. So what I'll do here is I'll now connect to it. Now again, I have to make sure I'm in a polling state with the DISTO D8 before connection can be made. And you do that again through Tools, DISTO, and Connect. When we connect, you're going to hear an audible beep. And now that the connection has been established, the symbol highlights in a blue color, and you know that you're connected. And this is how the DISTO D8 works with the Nexus and the way it's intended to be used in the field. What you would do when you get out in the field is you would draw the first few lines of the property that you might be drawing. I'm going to draw just a few random lines. And this might be representative of a shape that you might have already drawn, maybe the first 5 lines of that particular shape that you can see. At this point, it enables you to really hang this tablet at your side so that you're not having to juggle between devices. Instead, it frees up your hands for measuring only. At this point, I'll go ahead and tap on the 10-foot dimension here, and I'll begin to take measurements. So I'll take my first measurement. And that first measurement is 7.94 feet. I'll press the Bluetooth button, and it automatically changed that to 7.94 and advanced to the next line so that you can continue measuring. So let's take another measurement. 11.16 feet. I'll press the Bluetooth button again, and it passes that measurement and advances to the next line again. I'll take the next measurement, and I'll press the Bluetooth button again, and it changes that measurement according to what was passed. And I'll take yet another measurement, 7.75 feet, press the Bluetooth button, and the change occurs. And finally, I'll take one more measurement, 9.25 feet, press the Bluetooth button again, and it changes again. Now what this enables you to do is now you can put the DISTO D8 back in your pocket, or if it's hanging around your wrist, allow it to hang there while you continue to draw the next set of lines that you might come across. And everything from there is really rinse and repeat. Well, that's really it. Again, my name is Robert Smoot, and thank you for watching.